Hi everyone. I have my voice. It's like I'm Ariel and I have my voice again. Congested, but it's back. First and foremost, thank you for your patience as I went through this little plague, and for your well wishes. And so many people share that they're going through some stuff too, and I'm hoping that your situations are improving. But this just knocked me out. To be fair, when I get sick hard. My body fights it for as long as it can, and then it just bows out, waves a white flag, and I go down for the count. And I've been that way since I was a kid. When my husband and I first started living together, he would freak out, like, what, do you need a doctor? Should I take you to the hospital? And I'm like, no, just give me 14 more days and I'll be fine. It takes me a long time to get over things. But everyone is on the mend. I keep pausing the video so I can cough. My mom caught it a little bit, very minutely. Luckily, ironically, with an autoimmune disease, her immune system is pretty good. She never got sick when I was growing up. We joked and said she was the carrier. She brought home the illnesses to us, but she herself was either not getting sick or asymptomatic. She's a little congested. She had a tickle in her throat, but luckily she can bring it up, and she'll probably be fine over the weekend. Knock on wood. She pulls through, and I'm very, very happy that she's not, was not taken out like I was. But yeah, summer colds are rough, and then I just feel terrible. We lost 2 weeks of summer vacation to all of us being sick. And I keep saying to my husband, we're going to get it back. We're going to get back on track, right? We're going to have fun. Because, we had plans. And if you can, keep your kids at home if they're sick. I'm not talking about if you have to go to work and all that stuff. That's a societal conversation. But if your kids are sick, I know you're tired of being cramped up. Don't just give them Tylenol and take them out someplace to get out of the house. Just take a car ride. But man, everybody brings their kids to the library when they're sick. And that's, just don't do that. But then, I got asked, how's my leg? Because that topic went missing in action for a while. So we last left off, I was going to go to a primary care doctor. I finally found one. Then I had to reschedule it because my husband couldn't get off work in time for me to go. So we had an insurance problem. They called the day before. Insurance wasn't working, and we had to work with our insurance to figure out what to do. We got it figured out. But we chose this primary care doctor quickly without research because of the urgency I was told I needed to find a doctor. And since that ER visit to the actual time of the appointment, things greatly and vastly improved. So that urgency wasn't as urgent. It's necessary, but wasn't TV drama urgent. And then researching this particular doctor, and this individual did not get the best reviews. It was very wishy-washy reviews. It seemed that if you went in just for your physicals and checkups with nothing wrong, fine. But if you went in with an ailment or a pre-existing condition, not the greatest. And I was going to be coming in with pre-existing conditions and an ailment, and I just felt the odds were against me. And this doctor did favor. You broke your leg. You wouldn't have if you were not overweight. And I didn't want to go down that path. It just didn't sit well with me. So the day we were going to begin looking and investigating and taking better time and care, finding a primary care, we started getting sick. So we are still on the hunt for a primary care. Now, the reason why the urgency isn't as urgent, there is zero sign of infection, active infection. I don't have pain. I had pain when I was sick, and I had a fever, and I was achy. My whole body was just not pleased. And the cyst itself is the size of an almond now, and it's not visible like it was. You'd have to like press and feel for it. The biggest complaint I was having was the constant removal of the bandage. The surgical tape was starting to rip off my skin and split my skin, and I was getting wounds from that. But those have since healed as well. So it still needs to be looked at, but it wasn't like the state I was a month ago. Now, sorry, why did I press record as I'm swallowing? I was going to have a dermatologist appointment this past Monday, but they have a no fever, no sickness policy because they're not that type of doctor, and I'm not going to go in, you know, congestion and everything ablazing with 100+ fever to get my annual skin look over. And also, this dermatologist is no longer on my insurance. For the past 2 years, I've been paying completely out of pocket. I save up for the year to pay for the exam. And I said to my husband, you know, everywhere we look, and even wonderful TikTok friends kept saying a dermatologist for a cyst. And luckily, my insurance has a ton of dermatologists on it. So let's just get a dermatologist who's on the plan. That way, God forbid anything is found in my skin annual exam and or with my leg, it's covered. So I had to cancel my Monday appointment because I was sick. And we found a new dermatologist who has a lot of good reviews. And I have an appointment with them this Wednesday, as long as I'm still free and clear of being ill. So that means Wednesday I'll have my annual skin look over. Please get an annual skin checkup. It's important. And then they can also look at my leg while I'm there. 2 birds with 1 stone. So that's the update. It is unfortunate because my old dermatologist, I've been going to them for 9 years. In the last 2 years, they stopped accepting marketplace insurance plans, and that's who our insurance is through. So I'm disappointed that I can't continue on. And the only reason is if, God forbid, something's found wherever, and for whatever reason, I couldn't continue treatment with them because it is in no way covered, and I can afford an annual visit. I can't afford anything else. Okay, I'm gonna go because I'm getting a drip and I'm dry. It was my first shower in like a week and a half. It felt so good. My hair was so matted. I could have like scrubbed an air fryer with my hair. Because the day I got sick was hair wash day, and I hadn't washed it since. And this is the first dinner we're gonna have as a family. We've all been segregated in the house eating in shifts, so this will be nice because this is the first day I don't have a fever. My mom doesn't have a fever. Nobody has a fever. So this is the first coherent dinner and meal together. And this Saturday we're celebrating my mom's birthday, belatedly. It was on the 14th when my son was sick and my husband got sick again. And on Sunday we're celebrating Father's Day because I was down for the count on Father's Day. So at least it'll be a nice weekend to look forward to. Well, we still take it easy. Not that we're, you know, super go-get-'em activity family anyway, but we have to remind my kids don't run in the house because they start to cough. So our celebrations will be low-key, and that's okay. All right, I gotta go get a drink. I hope y'all are doing okay. If you're sick, I hope you're getting better. If there is anything going on in your world that is less than perfect, I hope it is improving. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.